Umno Information Chief Azalina Othman Said has defended BN chairperson Ahmad Zahid Hamidi from internal calls for his resignation following BN's poor performance in the recent state polls. In a post on Facebook, she said while it is easy to point fingers at Zahid for BN's losses, there are institutional changes that must be made for the coalition's future. She said the party needed to change the way that they work and mobilize in campaigns. Azalina said BN must admit that they are facing a knowledge deficit and mastery of digital platforms at a time when their opponents are spending without limits on the same platforms to influence votes. She highlighted how there are no rules or laws that can restrict the opponent's propaganda without limits that are shared with a large amount of funds on digital platforms, as the platform providers are based overseas. Moving forward, Azalina said BN must be ready to transform into a party that is more technologically savvy, and the government as a whole must also be more prepared with tactics to fight the online psychological warfare. She also called for collective responsibility within BN and pointed out that there were no objections raised when BN announced its decision to field 108 candidates in the 6 states, rather than focus on fewer but easier seats to win. She said there were those who said the seats were not enough, but are now criticizing the party when they were lost. Azalina added that Zahid had given freedom to state chiefs and division chiefs in proposing eligible candidates, and that is why it is a collective responsibility. Calls for Umno to be reformed have become louder following the party's poor showing in the 6 state polls. This includes calls from within the party for Umno to have a change of leadership.